buenas, tripulación, aquí Lily reportándose para continuar con nuestra misión de Genshin. La última vez habíamos quedado justo antes de entrar en la guarida. En teoría, bueno, igual nos van a agregar a 20. Siento que nos va a costar la batalla con este equipo.
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Dvalin, I'm sorry this is hurting you. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt, and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant! Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that.
Todo fue gracias a que me recomendaste.
That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak.
Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back.
Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now.
Siempre cuando lo hayan repelido.
Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too.
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the storm terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time.
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick.
What? Over there. Take your pick. Or if you need something else, I can make it on request.
Wow! He does bespoke weaponry?
Of course. I sell weapons, make them to order, and do refinements. All in the job description for a blacksmith. All you need is the ore.
¿Dónde puedo obtener minerales?
Anywhere. Everywhere. You look confused. Listen, I'll tell you where the nearest deposits are. Bring some back and I'll help you forge what you need.
Excelente, gracias.
No need. I have other things to do.
He seems like a short-tempered guy.
Hard work is all there is.
Was it something we said?
High up, everyone can hear your voice.
Ok, parece que tenemos que hablar con él.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis. Danger. The thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt.
Pues...
What? What? The storm terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clanmaster's speech? Storm terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
¿Por qué quieren que hablemos con tanta gente?
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the storm terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine.
Ahora que lo veo, este es el que inicia con el encuentro de Diana, ¿verdad? Porque estaba borracho.
I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
Look! Doesn't that shop look interesting? Let's see what they're selling.
Bueno, con el herrero se imaginarán por qué es importante. Si no han jugado, ya van a ver por qué ella es importante.
Welcome. Every treasure here is unique. Guaranteed.
Yep. There's nothing here that Paimon recognizes.
What did I tell you? These are all rare items brought back by adventurers from all corners of the world. Is there anything that catches your eye?
No me atrevo a preguntar por el precio.
No need. I forgot to mention, I operate on a trading basis. Goods for goods. No Mora accepted here. I've been trying to make something a bit special recently, and I need a lot of animo sigils to decorate it with. Do you have any animo sigils with you?
Tengo algunas.
It seems the Animo Archon approves of your adventures then. More to the point, any animal sigils you find you can trade in here for items in the shop.
Escoger artículo. Ok. Como hay una aquí, hay una en Liyue. Entonces, aquí lo que tenemos son cosas para ascensión, ya sea de armas o de personajes. Y esto que es muy importante, que por si no saben qué es, se los voy a mostrar. Tenemos suficientes y realmente la prioridad aquí debería ser esto. Así que lo vamos a conseguir. La otra prioridad sería el prototipo de espada del norte. Insisto, si no saben para qué sirve, es para el herrero. Con esto pueden hacer las espadas. Es decir, ocupan esta base, los minerales y lo que ocupe la espada, pero a fuerza van a ocupar esto, con todas las armas. Y si de momento nosotros solo tenemos a Stone Terror que nos dé esa arma.
Animo sigils appear all over Mondstadt. If you find yourself short, just keep exploring.
¿De verdad las usas como decoración?
Absolutely! What could be more beautiful than a gift from the Animo Archon?
Okay, you got me. It's actually more complicated than that, but it's easier for people to understand if I just say it's for decoration. Obviously, the reason I need animo sigils is because they have properties that other materials cannot provide.
Déjame verlo cuando esté terminado.
Of course. I guarantee you will be quite surprised at the result. Do come again soon, and bring me lots and lots of animo sigils next time. Please also visit if you come across any weird and wonderful treasures on your adventures.
Ok. Ahora el por qué era importante esto. Constelaciones. Es más que todo como para recordarles. Aquí las constelaciones nos van a ir dando igual más poder. Entonces, si alguien está atorado en algo y no es suficientemente fuerte, le puede servir o uno las constelaciones, o dos, mejorar los talentos. Todavía no los puedo mejorar. Usualmente Jay cuando subimos de rango nos da opción para mejorarlos. Eso incrementa los ataques, es decir, la fuerza con la que pegan, el efecto y demás. Los artículos, que igual hay que tener cuidado con las opciones que nos dan e irlos mejorando de a poco. Usualmente la mayoría les va a recomendar que los que son de nivel 1 y 2 ni los mejoren. Nivel 3 yo no estoy como no sé si mejorarlos. Ya 4 y 5 sí es más aceptable. El arma, obviamente lo que es el fortalecer, lo que es el nivel y también el refinado. Si ya han visto algunas cuestiones, muchos les van a decir, digamos, las que tienen 4 estrellas son como las super armas y las más difíciles de conseguir, pero tienen un defecto. Si ven, digamos, esta arma es difícil de conseguir, yo no la voy a poder refinar precisamente pronto. Por el contrario, esta que le tengo a Bennett ya está refinado. Y como para que vean cómo funciona el refinado, que no recuerdo si ya se los había mostrado, pero un repaso no les hace daño. Le dan en refinar, tienen que escoger la misma arma. Es decir, ocupan una copia básicamente y le dan refinar. Eso, como ven, les sube las estadísticas. Entonces, yo usualmente les pongo un arma y con esa arma me quedo. No es la mejor forma de jugar, pero así lo hago yo. Si ustedes atoran, tienen problemas o por el estilo para jugar, refinarlas, aumentarlos y demás puede ser una gran ayuda. Siempre obviamente considerando qué ocupa su personaje y demás. Genshin es bastante completo en lo que es la cuestión de subir los personajes, entonces por eso siempre hay demasiadas guías para eso. Yo no soy la más indicada para guiarlos, pero ahí les doy un retoque.
So Stormterror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the 4 winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
En parte, ahora que lo pienso, tengo curiosidad sobre qué diría la que no nos prestó la lira. Porque ella acusó a Dvalin de que era un traidor. Ok, nos han hablado mucho, así que vamos a terminar con lo de Amber rápido.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship.
Lo siento, ¿te conozco?
It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. A knight after my own heart. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart.
¿Qué haces aquí?
Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls?
Tienes razón, es raro que solo hayan atacado Hilly Shores.
To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churl's cries sounded from the city gates, that same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of... let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him the Prince.
Ok, siento raro decirlo en español. ¿El príncipe?
Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience.
De hecho, él también contribuyó detrás de escena.
Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please. Today's recommendation is the
Ok, vamos a dejarlo acá o si se va a extender demasiado. Entonces, espero que les sirvan los consejos. Espero que les sigan gustando los videos. Y nos vemos en la siguiente misión. Bye bye.